At first glance, this looks like a routine domestic disturbance call, but look closely at the officer's first move. Before he even enters the home, he's asking about weapons and creating distance. That's your first clue. Officers know domestic calls are among the most unpredictable situations they respond to. Nobody's yelling, nobody's fighting. But the officer is already treating this as a potentially volatile scene. Listen to how he separates people and starts collecting independent statements. That's not random. He's trying to identify inconsistencies before emotions start influencing the story.
Control the body movement.
Zone 1 OPD primary. OPD 1. Covert off.
We got S5.
Hey, did you call?
Yeah, no.
S5.
You can come in. It ain't nothing going on.
55
You all right.
54.
I ain't even.
Nobody's got weapons on? Who's all in the house?
This is 4 people. Man, I know the call. You all right? No weapons here. Check me. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm just back a little bit.
Oh,
I talked to her, whoever called.
come on. She's right here.
Just have her come to me.
Oh. Hey, the police here for you.
I'll talk to you after.
No, I'll just let her know the police here for her. You know, I ain't nobody.
Yeah, I'll talk to you after. It's not.
I
We're
got
good.
evidence of stuff if you want to see it too.
We're good. We're good.
You can see a scratch right here on my neck. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. You come outside with me. Here. What's going on?
Okay, we woke up this morning and like he was, I guess like
Biscuit was in the doorway.
I guess I suspected that he was just like messing with my phone or anything, so I asked him, and I guess he didn't like the question or whatever, and he was just like, no.
You asked him what?
I asked him, did he like go through my phone or anything? And he was just like, no, he didn't, and stuff like that. And I was just like, okay, you just get out of my room then. Like, I really just don't want to be bothered right now. So he came back in there trying to talk to me, and I was just like, I don't want to be bothered. Like, I don't want to talk. And I was on my phone. He snatched my phone, saying that, basically that he wasn't gonna give it back. He had paid for my phone. I need to give him back the money for my phone. I'm like, the money's on the phone. I can see the money for my phone. And so he just like holding the phone over there. I'm trying to get the phone like out of his hand or whatever. And he started pushing me off him. I called my mom. I'm not about to fight with you early this morning about a phone.
I'm going to be giving somebody a courtesy right to the Wawa 3640.
Yeah. The phone is in my neck. It's my phone.
So the phone's in your name,
Yeah.
and he snatched it. Why?
He snatched it. Why? Because he said that he paid for the phone.
Okay, and what started him wanting the phone from you?
Because he wanted to talk or whatever. He was just like, I was just like telling him to get out, and he was just like, give me this fucking phone. I pay for this phone.
Okay, and the argument started why?
Because like it wasn't even like he was just
over here.
because I said, oh, did you go through my phone? That's all.
Okay,
like,
you asked him if he did. Okay.
Yeah.
So he took the phone. You were trying to get the phone back. Did you hit him, scratch him, punch him?
I didn't scratch him. I
Did
was just trying
anything
to-
physical
It's
occur?
going to be
No, he was
918
holding the phone out.
Northwest
All I was
13th
doing was trying to
Avenue.
get the phone from him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he has on like video. I don't know what he has on video or whatever the case is, but
Okay,
that,
but nothing
yeah.
physical occurred between you two.
No,
Nobody hit each other.
No.
Nobody has injuries.
And I'm like, yeah, he ended up giving me the phone back. He seen that mom was calling the police and told him to get out because we're not together. And I was telling him like, oh,
So are you
get
guys
out.
exes?
Yes, I was
Okay.
telling him like, get out.
Does he live here?
Yeah, he was living here before.
How long has he been staying here?
Like when we moved in first
About
together.
1775. Do you need a different call or just put it
And
in
he
one?
ain't been moving out. And he's saying that.
Is he on the lease?
He's co-applicant, yes.
Okay, so I can't make him leave.
I know.
I just want to make sure nothing physical is going on. Did he threaten you at all?
No.
Okay, what's going on about a gun being present?
No.
Does he have access to weapons?
Not in here, not that I know of. I don't know.
Okay.
Not no gun
Does
in here.
he own weapons that you know of?
No, not in, no. I don't know in general, no.
Okay, because the call that we received said that he has access to a firearm.
Yeah, last time, no, he said that when we first got here, he said that he was gonna shoot somebody or some case, but I've never seen a physical gun or know if he owns a physical gun.
But none that you know of inside the house. Nobody has access to
None in the
weapons.
house, none around me that I know. No.
So no threats. Nobody struck each other.
No.
How were you trying to grab the phone from him?
He was holding it out, and I was just like right here in front of him, trying to just grab it.
Just grab it. You weren't touching anywhere else on it. You were just trying to get. Did you even touch the phone?
No.
And were you able to grab his hand? You couldn't reach it.
No, I couldn't reach the phone.
Okay, so there was no physical contact between you two. Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
It's in the house.
He's inside too. They're calm now.
I'm gonna show the police the evidence. I didn't touch her.
There's no allegations of that. There's no allegations of that.
Okay, well, wait.
About it.
Come on here.
Yeah.
Bring your ID with you if you haven't.
97, just be advised, we did send OFR precautionary.
I need to talk to you.
They're out here. They said
Did
this
you see any-
subject's on foot, walking around.
Where were you?
Sleep.
That's the 10-4 on foot.
Listen to the officer's questions. He's not focused on the relationship drama. He's focused on one thing, physical contact. That's the legal threshold he's trying to establish. Notice how he repeatedly asks, did anyone hit anyone, and was there any physical contact? That's because arguments aren't crimes. Assaults are. The interesting part is that her story stays mostly centered on the phone, while the officer keeps redirecting toward injuries and physical actions. That's a sign he's already evaluating whether there's enough evidence for a domestic battery investigation. Educational fact. In many domestic violence investigations, officers are trained to determine whether a crime occurred regardless of whether either party wants someone arrested.
I'll be right back inside with you. Are you okay with being in here with me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, same time for me.
Thank God.
All right, so what's going on? What started this argument?
Okay, let me tell y'all what's been happening. So first off, me and her are going through a little breakup right now. That's why the bedroom and the TV is in the living room. Okay, the last issue, I'm gonna tell y'all like from the jump. I'm not gonna start off just by today because you're not gonna understand it. All right. So from the about a couple weeks back, me and her we broke up. So she went through my phone and found a girl that I was texting. The girl that I was texting was a girl that I cheated on her with. We've only been broken up for a week, and we was kind of, taking stuff slow, but I didn't, see it that way. I seen that as we was going to be done forever, and she felt like I was doing so quick. So boom, that's why we were right here in this situation like that. We got into a big argument, a lot of stuff had happened that night, but nobody was hurt. Me and her came to a talk. We apologized about everything. We had an understanding on everything. Okay, boom. Ever since then, we've been cool. Even if we, get into a little argument, or if she feels some kind of way, she'll come to me. She'll let me know what's going on.
So as far as today goes, what started the argument today?
What started today is she woke up this morning and
Around what time?
I'd say about what time is it right now?
12:15.
That's probably I'll be able to with the Main Street, 12th Avenue. Big black man, white shirt, black man.
Some guys on her Instagram that she got from the club last night, and I didn't do that. When I came home, I was drunk, I went straight to sleep. And when I woke up, and even went to the bathroom, anything, she woke up and seen me do anything that I did. She watched me go to the bathroom, she laid back down. She watched me get up, walk out the room, and then she laid back down. I didn't touch any of her stuff. And on top of that, she changed her password. She even let me know she changed her password. So I don't even want to go home because we're not together, but we kind of still play together. So I know if I go to your home and I see you take care of another dude, I'm going to be hurt and feel some kind of way. So I'm not going to do that. So I tell her, I'm like, India, didn't go play the phone. I'm being honest with you. I'm not crazy jealousy ex. That's when go do your shit and act crazy. When I'm doing my own thing, talking to you.
So, what did you do after the argument ensued that had to do with the phone?
So what had to do with the phone? So she, when I was trying to talk to her. She wasn't talking. I was trying to get her attention. She was just texting her. She was texting on the phone. So I picked the phone up. I snatched it. I was like, "Hello, can you talk to me, please?" She was like,
was it in her hand or on the table?
It was in her hand.
In her hand? Okay.
So I picked it up. I was like, "Can you talk to me, please?" She was like, "Give me my phone." I was like, "Can you just talk to me, please? Like, just talk to me." And then she was like, "Give me my phone." I was like, at the end of the day, I bought this phone, so really this is my phone. So I had the receipt and all, I have to look for it, but I literally just got it yesterday. I bought that phone cash. You go to the store and Gainesville, they'll run back the camera. They will show you me pulling the money out of my wallet and giving them a pen for that phone. So that phone is mine. It's just she got her Apple ID in that phone. But anything else that she brought for me, she took back. I'm not like that. Have the phone. If you want the phone, have it. You keep it.
Okay, so once you grabbed the phone, what happened after that?
Once I grabbed the phone, she rushed after me. You don't know if you can see it. I got scratches on my neck right there. Can you see it?
Temporary,
I can feel the burn.
1824.
See, maybe a slight red mark right there.
Yeah, so she lunged at me like this. She said, "Give me my phone." I said, "Bro."
Where was the phone at while she was doing that?
It was like this.
Like that? What hand was she using to grab you? Was it right hand or left hand?
Now we're entering the danger zone of the investigation. The male's statement introduces something the first story didn't emphasize, a visible injury. Watch what happens next. The officer immediately starts testing the details. Which hand grabbed you? Where was the phone? How were you standing? These aren't casual questions. He's comparing the physical evidence to the story. Investigators often look for whether an injury is consistent with the sequence being described. If the injury matches the account, credibility increases. If it doesn't, the entire narrative can fall apart. Procedure observation. Officers frequently ask the same event multiple ways to see whether details remain consistent over time.
I want to say her right hand.
Okay.
I want to say her right hand. She's holding.
And you had the phone in which hand?
Like this.
In your right hand?
Like this.
And then she grabbed you with her right hand.
She's grabbing me like this. I'm like, bro, if you want the phone that bad, you can take it. I said, it's not that serious. Just send me my $8 back. She grabbed the phone. Then she called her mom. I said, because I know, because the officer already let me know this one, so I know that if you want to stop somebody from calling somebody, that's a problem. So I already knew firsthand not to do that. So I stopped her from calling her mom. She wanted to call her mom. I immediately walked out the room because I'm not going to jail for trying to hold you hostage.
Okay, so she was grabbing your neck. You had the phone up here. Did you just give it to her after that?
I just gave it.
Okay, so
I didn't even give it. No, I laid it down.
other than that, did she touch you anywhere else?
So today, no, but I have pictures of.
Okay.
I got. Listen, look at this bite mark on my back. This is her right here.
Where?
You want to see the bite mark?
Up there, yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's
her.
pretty scarred.
She did that. She did that. My TV that's broken. She did that. She cut and bleached up on my brother. You know, he was asleep. I went and woke him up when she started putting her hands on me. And I have a video in my phone. And when I set up the phone and started recording, she hurried up and sat back down because she didn't want me to record her putting her hands on me. I said, "You want to hit me?" I said, "No, don't stop." She wanted to sit in the bed. I'm going to call the police. Don't call the police when I set up the phone. Because that's what the officer told me to do last time. He was like, when I told him, the first time, this was months ago, when we first moved to this apartment and she called police on me before, he told me next time that happens, because it's always going to be a he say, she say, he said, pull out your phone and record. I put on my phone and record, she always seen me record hands on me again.
So after she did that, you brought the
I literally dropped the phone and said, if you want to put your hands on me by the phone, you can have it.
and then you walked away.
I walked away. I came outside the room door. I shut the room door. She locked it. That's when I came down here, got on the phone, and I went and got him. And I told him that everything that was.
But he didn't see anything, nothing like that. Okay.
He didn't see anything.
Come here, let me see your neck. Take a picture. No, you're good. Right there. You're good.
7275
I even have a picture of the bite mark from the first day she did it. And his girlfriend.
How long ago was that bite mark?
That bite mark.
Hey, are you in the area of 900 block?
Okay, what was the
13th.
scenario behind that?
That what I just told you when she went to my phone and found out I was texting her.
But how did she bite your back, though?
She literally jumped on top of me and bit my back because we got into an argument. She started bleaching and ripping up my clothes. So I tried to go in there and grab whatever I could get, and she didn't want me in there. So she jumped on my back. She telling me to get out. She bit me. So after she bit me, I got her off me. I just left for a few days.
The whole thing with the
Turn around,
phone
let me
where
see
you said you set it up and record her yelling at you, when was that?
That was
That was today?
Yeah,
So this all started at 8 a.m.
yeah, around like I said
Do you
about
have your phone handy?
it's right there.
8 or 9?
Well, I said about 9 to 10.
Okay, when did she put hands on you? What time was that? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't have no phone.
Was it right before she called?
Yes, right before
Okay.
she called. She brought her hand, literally, she lunged at my neck, and then when I told her I was going to call the police, she hurried up, got on the phone with her mom, and then her mom called the police.
Turn around, let me see the bite mark.
And if you go check her, no bruises, no nothing, because I do not put my hands on you.
Okay.
All I I do that?
Well, she's not saying you did. She's not saying you did anything like that. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
I respect her for that, and I'm not trying to, say all this to put her in a bad spot because I felt like she was going to do that to me. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't want her to go to jail for putting her hands on me and like that. But I know how her mother is.
So here's the thing: if there's probable cause and there's a primary aggressor, someone gets arrested because it's not up to you if you want to press charges. The state of Florida, when it comes to domestic violence, somebody has to go, essentially. Okay. So I need to talk to her again. Did the girlfriend see anything?
No.
Where was she?
Yeah, that's his girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, did they either of them see anything?
Both of them was in the room sleep.
Okay, they were not present for any interaction.
This all happened in the living room?
No, this all happened.
Everything shifts right here. The officer has already collected statements, observed injuries, and interviewed both sides separately. Now he reads her rights before asking about the alleged physical contact. That's a critical moment. Many viewers miss it. Once an officer believes someone's answers could be self-incriminating, the legal landscape changes. She chooses not to answer questions, which is absolutely her right. But from an investigative standpoint, the officer still has to make a decision using the evidence already collected. The case is no longer about who was louder during the argument. It's about whether the physical evidence supports a criminal offense.
In the room.
In the bedroom. The bedroom door shut. All right. What wall were you up against?
Right behind the door.
So like right behind the door, like the door is here?
Yeah, like see the door like right here. On the corner.
Okay. All right. I need to talk to her
Well,
again.
yeah, go in there and talk with her.
Okay.
Hand him his phone, please. So,
It's when you walk in there.
Your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, phone. Yeah, I'll be able to send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like
Hey, you still in here? Well, not you. I don't know where.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Do you know where she is? She back in the room?
Yeah, she probably went back.
Did you hear or see anything that just happened?
I was asleep.
Okay, that's what I figured. Both of you guys, I'm not worried about it. We're good. Okay. Just want to make sure. Have you seen them get physical in the past? Okay, cool. Thank you.
she always just felt like I wasn't good for her daughter, so she's never really liked me.
It's Officer Jarnigan. Hey, come here. Okay, so you were trying to grab the phone from her. Okay. I'm not placing you under arrest. I just have to read you this so you know your rights. Got it? Okay? That's all it is. If I can get it. Because there's questions that I gotta ask that you obviously know your rights for. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to figure out who said what, who did what. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Because I'm not trying to take anybody to jail that doesn't need to be taken. You have the right to remain silent, and you say can use court. You have rights to lawyer and present the question. You can afford a lawyer or be appointed representative for question. You can decide anytime to these rights and question makes sense. Do you understand each of these rights?
Wait, what happened?
Do you understand the rights that I read you? Okay, you still want to talk? You don't want to talk? Okay. All right then. So I'll just explain to you what I have so far. If you don't want to talk, that's fine. You obviously said nothing was physical. He just explained to me that you like grabbed his neck a little bit and tried to grab the phone. Okay. So like I said, you don't want to talk to me, so I'm not gonna ask you any questions or anything like that. It's gonna incriminate you. Okay. Do you have a good phone number? Did he touch you at all? Did he physically hit you? Anything like that? Do you have any injuries? Anything visible that I can see? Okay. All right. Just hang tight in here for me. Okay.
Oh, he was fighting the door there.
I was gonna ask her straight up, you know, did you put hands on him? So I read her mind real quick. She's like, I don't talk. I don't talk. Yeah. I was like, alright, but he's got consistent injuries, so.
Let's do this. I can kidnap him.
Real quick, I need to get a good phone number from you. Thank you.
If you'll just get him to send that to her, please.
It's Officer Jarnigan again. Okay. Alright. Alright, so a few things are gonna happen. Okay. Like I said, you didn't want to talk, that's fine. You have your rights, everything like that. Based on everything that I've seen and consistent injuries with what he's saying and the marks on his neck and his back, I do have to place you under arrest for domestic battery, okay? Do you have anything in your pockets? Okay. Do me a favor, turn around, face that wall for him, put your hands on your back. Put your hands together like you're praying. That way it doesn't facing inwards. Like that. No. Face your palms together. Together. No, like this. Yep. It's just so it's more comfortable. Alright. Stay here. Can you do DV paperwork for him?
I'll bring it.
Alright. Yeah, forward it. Well, as long as you got it in place, that's all. I just want to make sure.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Slow down a little bit. You're good. Slow down a little bit. Ain't got no rush. Look at the AC on for you and everything. You're not gonna make it a horrible ride. Sometimes things happen. So the way that it works with the state of Florida, okay? Yeah. When there's injuries and there's a primary aggressor that can be determined, an arrest has to be made. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. All right. If there's anything that I did not find on you, I just let everybody know this, okay? If there's anything I did not find on you and it's found at the jail and it's anything that would be considered contraband, it's a felony, okay? Now's the time. Do you have anything else concealed anywhere that I can't see?
I think I got something in my wallet. I think I got a little bit of weed in there.
Do you have a medical card?
No, man.
All right. Not worried about that.
If it's a little bit, take it.
I'm recovering it. Yeah, I'm not. She's being under arrest for domestic battery today.
Okay, so what did she do?
So, hold on.
I don't know who called the police because this is not the first time.
He's got scratches all over his neck. He's got a video of her hooting and hollering at him. Our hands are tied. She didn't want to tell us her side.
Exactly, like any other victim because y'all talking.
Well, no. She did tell me her side. At first,
she was covering for him because she didn't want him to go to jail. That's what she was saying.
Okay, but at first she said she did not place hands on him. Okay, and there's marks consistent with that. By the state of Florida, we do make an arrest. I determine primary.
She's taking her stuff every time. Taking her stuff.
Can she talk?
We gotta go.
It's gonna be a while before we can bail her out. She just talked real.
Well, she's gonna call you when she gets to the jail.
We
all right.
drove 30 minutes. Please.
But that's what I'm saying. She will call you when we get to the jail. All right.
Look, this is where domestic violence investigations become complicated. Neither person initially wanted the situation framed as a major crime. Both focused heavily on relationship issues, breakups, trust, and the phone. But the officer's job isn't to solve the relationship. His job is to determine whether a criminal act occurred. The deciding factor appears to be the visible injuries, the consistency of the male's statement, and the lack of evidence suggesting he physically assaulted her. The officer repeatedly references a primary aggressor, which is a key concept in many domestic violence investigations. Instead of arresting both parties, officers are generally trained to identify who was most responsible for the physical confrontation. Notice something else. The officer never says he's arresting her because of the argument. He specifically references the marks on the neck and back, along with statements and evidence collected during the investigation. Once he believes probable cause exists, department policy and state law can significantly limit his discretion. The biggest lesson here is simple. The moment an argument becomes physical, even for a few seconds, the entire situation changes. What started as a dispute over a phone turned into a criminal investigation because physical injuries became part of the evidence. And here's the question for you. Do you think the officer made the right call based on the evidence he had? Or should a domestic dispute like this require stronger proof before an arrest is made?